All right. We are the Popcorn Poppies, and today we are watching The Bear, episode 4, titled Honeydew. I'm Los Dos.
J Rat.
Milo.
Let's get into it.
Don't tell anyone, okay? This is my problem, and I don't want this to change anything. And don't take this like I'm not excited, because I am so excited. I don't want anyone to know.
Keep looking at her like
Okay? Like, I really don't want Richie to know. Okay. Because somehow it feels more in my control to decide when and who knows that I'm pregnant.
Congratulations! I fucking knew it!
Man, the wall fell.
100 walls.
I have a
7
challenge.
weeks, bro.
I'm gonna go stage at a really great place. I gotta get on a plane, go overseas. I'm a little nervous about it because I really don't want to mess it up. But I am excited. And don't worry, while I'm gone, Christy's here, Chester's here, and I'm always a call away if you need anything. I think it's what, 8, 9 hour difference. It doesn't matter. A little salty.
Salt.
Yo, airplane mode is real. Make sure your phone is off, otherwise it could fuck with the cell towers and you'll end up in like Jersey or Pittsburgh or some shit. Let me see your passport.
Dude, I have it.
No, well then show me that
Dog,
shit.
I have my fucking passport.
Bro, you're talking to Mr. Intercontinental. You know how many times I forgot that bitch?
Just
Show
a
it.
worldwide.
Fine, whatever. Fuck it. Oh,
Dude, are you for real?
dude.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, come on. I'm fucking with you. It's right
Don't
here.
mess with me, dog.
I want to go there so bad because of this episode.
Mr. Eyebrows?
Chef, I'm Marcus Brooks. I'm from...
No, I'm Luca. A Street, start at 5 a.m.
I can never look at him without
Yes, sir.
thinking of We Are the Millers.
He went out there to
Yeah.
work?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was on vacation, to be honest.
I remember what he was telling his mom.
He had a,
Yeah.
he had a challenge.
And this is what
I didn't understand.
Sydney had to talk to him
At
about.
6 o'clock, that's always
I mean, I knew that, but I didn't realize, I didn't realize he was working. I thought he was just going out there for, inspiration.
Both.
And did you notice the
Nuzzle that slither into the pudding.
every
just lock
second
it in.
counts on the wall?
Chef.
No, I
No,
didn't see
clockwise,
it.
chef. Start the same way.
Yes, chef.
This is what it said, or are you talking about the
Yeah.
timer?
No, the
Oh, in the
what it said.
beginning. In the
No,
beginning.
again, chef.
The blue every second.
Yeah.
A little
yeah.
bit-
I
a little
thought you meant
nervous.
No.
You know how to make shiso gilet?
Yes, chef. How to make dextrose. What the fuck is dextrose?
Recipe.
Thank you, chef.
That's a little bit too thick, so just add some more pineapple juice.
Yes, chef. Next, why?
The thicker it is, the stronger it is. So too thick and it overpowers the other components.
What do you serve this with, chef?
We do that with a thin slice of marzipan and a caramel cracker.
That sounds good.
Away. Back. All right, you try.
All right. Back.
Try again.
All right, yeah.
No, again, chef. No, worse. Again, chef.
I was just calling so you could hear my voice. I really like the city. It's really cool. The place I'm staying at is a boat. Oh, the restaurant is beautiful. I'm really happy I'm here. I really wish you were here too. I made this thing today. I'm actually sending Christy a photo of it so that she can show you. Love you.
When you're comfortable, jump in. Don't try to be a hero and then fuck it up.
Yes, chef. Like operation.
All right, there we go.
Whoa. It kind of tastes like a
Minty Snickers bar.
minty Snickers bar. That's crazy.
So how long you been a cook?
About a year and a half. You?
14 years now.
Oh, so you started when you was 3?
Close enough, yeah. Got in quite a bit of trouble. Ditched the check. They caught me, made me wash dishes, and I loved it. What about you?
Needed a job.
Well, there's a lot of other jobs.
Worked at the phone company for like 5 years, and then McDonald's.
Out of high school?
I played Division III football in college.
Oh, shit. What position were you?
Outside linebacker.
What does an outside linebacker do?
Cover the end and protect the pass.
And you loved it.
Yeah, I loved it. 4 years ago, my mom got sick, so I was trying to find a better job, and I always used to get lunch at this beef spot. And the owner he was really tight, but also really out of his fucking mind. And he wanted to open a bakery, so I stopped making Big Macs, and I learned how to make bread, and yeah.
How's your mum doing?
You know, they say the expectancy was only a couple of years, and that was 4 years ago, so I just try to spend as much time with her as I can.
You an only child?
No, younger brother. You?
Yeah, I got a younger sister somewhere, yeah.
How'd you get good at this?
Honestly, I made a lot of mistakes.
That's the secret? Just fuck up.
It might be, fuck up. I got my skill set up really quick, and then started to feel like I was really the best, Like at all these really good places, I really was the best cook. And then I started at this really great place as a commie, and this other chef started the same day as me. I thought we were competition, but really we weren't. Like, he was better than me, much, much better than me. He worked harder and faster than I ever could. It was the first time I realized that I wasn't the best, and I was never going to be the best. So I started looking at it like it was a good thing. Like, at least I knew who the best was now, and I could take that pressure off myself. And the only logical thing to do was to try and keep up with him. So I never left this guy's side.
And you got better.
Oh, mate, I got better than I ever thought I possibly could be, just from trying to keep up with him.
You're like Pippen.
Pippen.
Scottie Pippen. He was like that with Michael Jordan.
Who's Michael Jordan?
Fuck it. I know you know who Michael Jordan is.
Yeah, no, we've heard of him in London, yeah. Yeah, I guess I was like Scotty.
But he was a Hall of Famer, though. Number 33.
No, but I think at a certain stage it becomes less about skill and it's more about being open.
Open?
Yeah, to the world, to yourself, to other people. Most of the incredible things I've eaten haven't been because the skill level is exceptionally high or there's loads of mad, fancy techniques. It's because it's been really inspired.
I like that.
You can spend all the time in the world in here, but if you don't spend enough time out there,
Right.
Helps have good people around you too.
So was it worth it? The time you put in?
I don't know. Ask me tomorrow.
This man's like low-key like a prodigy when you think about it, bro. Like, he really hasn't been doing this for that long.
It's all about the passion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Are you alright, man? Alright. Sorry. Fuck. It's fucking. It's on your fucking. It's on your neck. Alright. Sorry. I'm gonna lift up. For 1, 2, 3. Shit, sorry. Sorry.
I thought this man was dying, bro, to be honest with you. He just got stuck under the fence.
Fuck, man. That's fuck. You alright?
What's going on here?
This has to mean something.
So you want to get back on the bike?
I feel like I'm watching ATL right now or something. Got one.
Make you tear up, man. Thoughts?
Again, you know, we take another deep dive into a character.
Lovely.
You know, so we get to look at Marcus and kind of where he's at in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he has his mother, who he's, you know, been trying to take care of and look after, even though she seems like she really is kind of
Fading.
yeah. And you know, for him to go out there all the way to Europe, you know, it's a big thing, big step for him. But he's the thing about him, and you can tell even on, like, you know, from this, is like he's just always ready to learn.
Yeah.
Like always, like like I said, like he hasn't really done this that long, but
He dove into it like
yeah,
100%.
like when he just, like, what was it, the donuts?
No,
He started breaking it down to
Yeah.
science, fucking Archimedes principle. No, that's a different one, but whatever. The spiral, the perfect ratio, and all that kind of stuff. Like he locks in and he puts a lot of effort into these things when he's trying to learn them.
Yeah.
And when he gets there with this dude,
He has
he's
really
asking
good
him, like,
focus.
questions too, you know, like he's not just there going with the motions. He's asking him, like, well, why are you doing that? Why does it need to be lighter? Not to question the dude, but like so he understands why he's doing
It's
it.
more curiosity than
Yeah.
anything.
And yeah, I mean, he goes out there and he just kind of does things, and he sort of worries about figuring it out later. So he's very, like, you know, action oriented.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, I think it just shows you where he's at and how, you know, how he works as a chef, more like a baker. But
Yeah.
it just seems like he's very dedicated to it. Seems like he loves it. Like it really, like he enjoys it a lot.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like he's doing it and with love, with passion.
With the passion.
It's art to him, you know.
Yeah.
And I think they do say something. He said that the other dude, the white dude, he said something about it's not always about the best meals aren't always the most
skill.
technical
Yeah.
things.
About being open.
It's about yeah. He said something else specifically, but along the lines of just like you can tell someone is putting an effort into it.
Yeah.
You know, which
it
is
was the meal was inspired. so-
inspired.
Mhm.
Yeah, which is I feel like it would. I mean, for these people, they look at their food as art, right? The people that love it, at least. And I feel like with any kind of art, with anything that you make, I feel like that inspiration, when something is inspired, when you feel like someone is really doing it and it's coming from a place of love in terms of like loving what they're doing and they're making it because they love to make things, you can tell. And Marcus seems like he's one of those people.
Yeah.
He makes something, he's doing it like
Mm-hmm.
from a real place of inspiration.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if it was this episode, but when he's telling Sid, he like asked her like, "Yeah, I need some more inspiration." I think that was a different episode.
Yeah,
but
because he
was.
went through the books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That she gave him like a
But
blast.
I feel like it just builds onto that prior idea of just like he's always looking for inspiration. Like actually, he's trying to be inspired and
Wants to grow.
create things from a place of finding something new.
Yeah.
I mean with the show they kind of do that a lot though, like small ideas become big ones later, because like with that, hey, I need some inspiration, she sends him the fucking okay, go get it, you know what I mean? And that happens a lot, but I feel like for Marcus in particular, that little moment became this big one, him being out there and getting to do this.
Yeah.
Anything else you wanna say?
No, I mean, again, I think this was a really good spot to stop. Like so far this season, it's been, like you said, we're diving into a lot of different characters, a little bit deeper. And I think to that point of him mentioning that he wants to get inspiration and Sid like sending him off to go do that, I think it shows a lot about him, of course. It also shows like the leadership difference between her and Carmi. Because she's like coming into it from a different perspective. Like her family situation is a lot different than what Carmi's is. His life is just chaos, chaos, chaos. Like hers is not that. And so when it comes to making decisions and like being a leader, it seems like she's a little bit more like open to different things, like putting people in different places for them to grow, for them to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus when she was like, when Carmi was like the head and he was making all the decisions in the previous season, she was asking questions and trying to learn. Like she was willingly like, I want to learn, I wanted this, I wanted that. And he was just like brushing her off or like just getting frustrated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of going hand in hand with the creation and the building of the Bear, the restaurant, and its parallels to like her becoming a good leader. I think that's like where I feel this this season is going in that direction and kind of showing the two and how they're like right in line with each other. Like it's still super scrappy. She doesn't know what she's doing, but she's just like going by what she feels is right. But enjoying it for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this episode's like my third favorite out of all the episodes
Mm-hmm.
in this show. And I feel like it's because of that inspiration and like him being open,
Yeah.
like the other chef said. Because that's pretty much this whole episode is like him being open to
Yeah.
new things. And then we always talk about the ISOs and stuff throughout the show every season. And this is like an ISO episode.
Yeah, the entire thing.
Yeah. And then I think that's why it's one of my favorites, because it hits a little bit harder than the other episodes,
Mhm.
because you're really sitting and relaxing and like going along with this little cruise that he's going along,
Right.
and it's not so much chaos. Even though I love the chaos of this episode or this show,
Yeah.
but I think the inspiration aspect of Marcus's storyline is like one of the best
Yeah.
storylines
I agree.
in the show.
What's up with the guy on the bike?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I still don't know.
Yeah, I think
Okay, you don't have to tell me if like for fact, but like, does it come up again at all? It doesn't matter actually. Like, you don't have to tell me why because I'll watch. But I'm like,
I don't think it does.
no, I don't
So then, if
I don't think it does, but I
if
think
it doesn't, then I'm curious as to what do you guys think? Then why
no,
was
I
that
just
included?
so the first time I watched it and this time it's the same feeling. Like I feel that it was just a way to end that episode kind of by just showing you like this is who Marcus is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's a person that cares,
Will help.
help. Like he's in the same vein of him being so willing to learn and so willing to go to a new country and just speak to somebody he's never spoke to before, and they're talking to each other like they've known each other forever. You know what I mean? He's just talking and having deep conversations. He saw somebody that needed help, didn't even really like speak to him or have a conversation, but he just helped him. The dude hugged him and he just hugged him back, and dude went on his way. You know what I mean? Like I think that they were just showing you like this is who he is as a person.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think there's also like some aspects of like him being scared of like death.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, when I seen the guy on the bike and I thought he was gonna be dying or at least hurt. Like, I didn't think he was gonna get up right away. That was the first thing that came to my mind.
I always thought it was
it might relate to his mother's death and have him feel
I always thought
something that was like maybe a sort of panic for his mother or something.
yeah, because he was talking about his nightmares where
Yeah.
he was getting calls and that his mom passed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like there's some aspect of that. I don't know exactly what it is or what it's
Yeah.
trying to say about that, but I feel like that is why.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But yeah, so like to answer your question, I don't remember it ever coming back up. And if it did, it maybe it's like super subtle,
No.
but I don't think it ever came back up.
There's a lot of subtlety in a lot of these episodes. I feel like
yeah.
my first time watching this, I didn't pick up on a lot of it, but like after watching it multiple times, I feel like I've picked up on a lot of stuff that
Yeah.
was like hinted at or like
Yeah.
things were planted,
Yeah.
especially like that first season, like
Oh.
with a lot of the KBL,
sauce.
Yeah. A ton
for
of
the-
it.
And the sauce.
for the sauce.
Yeah. In this one,
The recipe. That's what it was. Not like a recipe.
Yeah, the like the every second counts thing.
Yeah,
Like Carmi has it written down by hand, like on their board, their little calendar, and then he has it in there. Or even just on the note that Marcus got when he first got to the thing, it had a bunch of like chores and stuff, and it was like it said at the end like give love to CB or whatever, like give love to Carmi. Like it just shows that like for one, Carmi is like man's got connections,
yeah,
and then for two is like he's very respected
yeah.
in that space.
And you'll see that more in future episodes too.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that gets set up a lot. And that first time watching for me, I didn't pick up on a lot of it, but I definitely see it a lot now.
Yeah. This was obviously a couple episodes back, but when Sid like fell through the wall.
Yeah.
Like I remember watching when we all watched the first season, and like somebody like mentioned the picture like super quick, and I like laughed. I was like, I can't wait for that
That's
to happen. Yeah, because when I first watched it, like I didn't catch it, but then like seeing it again, I was like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
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 Where's the cat at?
It's invisible cat. What's that scientist with the invisible cat or something?
Oh, you talking about Schrodinger's cat?
Yeah,
What are you talking
Schrodinger's
about?
cat.
It's not invisible. It's just
Mysterious.
Is it
ass cat.
alive or not alive?
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's both alive and dead until you observe it.
Yeah. Oh, I will say one thing though about this episode that I think was a little bit different than a lot of the other ones. This one had a lot of color in it.
Yeah.
Like a lot
Because of where he was.
yeah, but
yeah.
Definitely
but they like
created
emphasized it.
differently.
Yeah, it was created differently, and a lot of those like
It's
really
the vibes, bro.
the punchy yellows and the oranges and
The green,
the
especially on that
greens.
thing that he was.
Man, was
Yeah,
at
and the
peace
blues.
or
Like it was
whatever,
very.
way more calm than Chicago.
It was very, very, very
He didn't have
nice.
people yelling at him all day.
and
His coworker
pleasing.
was nice and calm compared to freaking. He just was over there arguing with the both of them at the shop for heck long.
Yeah,
He comes over here. He's with his coworker having nice, peaceful conversations. It's all quiet and calm the whole time.
yeah. It was nice to see him get into that that space.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, the color was super. It was super cool to kind of see that, and just a lot of the B-roll that they had. Yeah, he definitely enjoyed his time.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the show has like you're kind of like rooting for him, and like I feel like if you're not really like involved in his storyline so much, but like once you watch this episode, you're definitely involved in his
Yeah,
storyline. Like you have to like feel some type of way about him now.
yeah.
Um,
They place you right into it. Like,
yeah. Like there's no reason why you shouldn't like him at
Right.
this point.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like with Richie, they be trying to do that with his daughter, but I'm not sold yet. I'm not sold, bro. I'm not sold.
All right.
I think.
Okay, I'm not gonna say nothing, but to your point, what you just said, I don't think that's what they're trying to do.
No, I'm just saying, like, because they have his daughter over there, right? And it's like, it seems like he's a good dad. That's all I'm saying. He seems like he loves his daughter, like, genuinely.
Yeah.
But I still hate him. I don't hate him. He just gets on my nerves. Well, that's all I was saying.
Yeah. Because I don't think that they are trying to portray him anyway. They're portraying him exactly how they want you to see him, and like I think that him having a daughter and him being a trying to be a good dad is just secondary. I don't think it's like a narrative that they're trying to push. Is what you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's shitty, and they're like, no, he's a shitty person. Yeah, he has a daughter and he's trying to be a good dad, but like, no, he's shitty. Like, know this. This is who he is. Like, yeah.
All right.
We'll get into that. More.
Yeah, we'll
Any
get
last
into that.
thoughts?
Yeah.
No.
Nah, just excited for the rest of it. Yeah.
All right. That was The Bear. Thank you for watching. See you guys around next time. Peace.
Peace.